Hello Gemini, the moon is in Libra moving into Scorpio. Your ruling planet Mercury is still retrograde in Scorpio and Uranus, also retrograde, in Aries. Love is now in a tone of adventure and exploration, also linked to your economic destiny, Gemini. In a few days, as soon as your ruler, the planet Mercury, is direct again, a stage is approaching in which you can earn money in an extra job. Go preparing your domestic conditions from now on so that it does not take you by surprise and you can have everything ready when that moment arrives. There is good financial movement and it is important to know how to invest properly. Do not spend everything that comes to your hands and you will not have financial problems. Today's astral biorhythm, sexual energy level this Sunday, medium. Cosmic dynamics that you should take advantage of. A sentimental proposition that will take you off guard. Dangerous trend today Sunday in your Gemini sign. Get annoyed when those around you are not capable of appreciating the nature of your conversations. What should I avoid? Conversations with unintelligent and opportunistic people that cause you to waste time and energy. Do not be surprised, dear Gemini, that they come to you today with a story. People love to make up stories and it seems that some even enjoy misfiring or pitting people against each other. Turn a deaf ear into yours. If you feel that you lack time to do everything you should, perhaps it is due to a lack of organization. Today you are going to dedicate the day to activities that are not really going to bring you anything. It would be convenient for you to decide for that which is the most contribution to you and leave the rest aside, at least until you make a plan, because you are wanting to cover too much and without planning. In love, it is not that you are doing badly at all. It is that you are very demanding and you like to be flattered all day. Today someone will approach you if you are receptive. But do not get your hopes up because it is not for you. Do not think that the work problem you may be having is due to a lack of worth. Sooner than later the situation will improve. Love horoscope for the single woman. I advise the Gemini woman to put pride aside, at least for now, and if she really needs it, don't be ashamed and ask for help. All of us at some point in our lives have needed someone to keep us going, either with her support or with her words of encouragement, and there is nothing wrong with that. Perhaps you should also learn to apologize and ask for forgiveness, because surely there is someone who deserves an apology from you and this would be a good time to do it. Today's free prediction for Gemini man. Friend Gemini, you do not have to think that you are weird because you are different. Today, fortunately, that is something that almost no one gives importance to, and if someone still gives it to them, turn a deaf ear to their comments. The really important thing is that you are happy as you are and that the people who love you accept you. Do not give too much thought to the matter and enjoy. Very soon you are going to find someone with whom to share your life. Do not deny yourself the opportunity to be happy. Today's horoscope for singles. Those born under the sign of Gemini think that life is too complicated and that situations are getting out of hand. You cannot think that you can keep everything under control. It is logical that life flows. It changes constantly and sometimes you have to make decisions that we do not know the consequences that can bring us. Today will probably be one of those days where you will have to choose and no one should do it for you. Only you know your feelings and your desires, so that decision must be personal. If you have a partner, you should not bear the guilt and prejudices of another person, even if it is your partner. Each one must take charge of their emotional growth and their requirements. Of course, you should give him all the help you can give him, but only to the point that he doesn't do you any harm. If you don't have a partner, you have to be clear about what you want if you are going to get closer to that person you are interested in. The stars warn you that this is someone who does not accept games, who does not want half measures, but rather go deep and form a couple for life. That is to say, it is, in all probability, your soulmate. Do not hesitate. You cannot generate more goods if you do not risk and invest. You have been very comfortable in your comfort zone, but today you realize that you can no longer settle for what you now receive for your talent. So there is no other way. Today is the day you must take a first leap without a net. To find that balance that you feel lost, remember a simple rule: the personal reflects the universal. What happens inside you expands around you, and vice versa. Your health produces bright environments, and ambient negativity has an effect on you. You take your precautions and do the pending work. Nostalgia is inevitable and fears will always be present, The secret is learning to live with them and overcome them with our decisions. Uncertainty is a barrier that we must overcome to maintain a positive attitude. If you analyze it, not everything has to be so bad. We also learn from bad experiences and there are good things that surround us. To attract good vibes you must generate things that help. Therefore, if you do charity work, that same thing will be returned to you in another way. In love, intense moments and nights of passion are approaching for those who have a partner. If you have a long-term partner, they will be very close and want to do things together. Upgrading plans right now are a big thing, so they're joining forces to do some home improvements. For single men and women, the arrival of an important person is expected. This person is someone who will strongly attract your attention and make you sigh. It's time for you to open your shell and show a friendlier personality. Those who are going through a separation will have a meeting with their ex-partner where they will talk about the future they need and solve things for a possible reconciliation. In the matter of work, days are approaching where you will have many occupations and you will not have much time for the family. You need to organize your work plan well and advance as much as possible so as not to accumulate pending things. Economically, do not spend what you do not have and do not take credits that you do not need. It may be better to have the money in hand before buying. In the matter of health, you begin to see improvements in what afflicted you in previous days. However, it is necessary that you drink a lot of water and eat at your hours without going bad. Tip of the day: there are no coincidences, the hand of chance is guided by fortune, every act has consequences. Make them positive. Lucky numbers for today: 2, 10, 18, 21, 32, 35. Today's Gemini horoscope tips. All the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the prediction and the specific advice of the Gemini horoscope for each one of them. First deanery, May 21st to 31. Remember that virtue is usually in the middle and stop extremism. Second deanery, from June 1st to 10. Renew the energies that surround you and make changes in your habits. It will be great for you and soon you will see the results. Third deanery, from June 11th to 20. Stop complaining and instead do your part to change and reverse your current situation.